We find ourselves in Supta Baddha Konasana, one hand on heart, one hand on the belly, and begin to breathe on purpose. Long full inhales and long full exhales. Through this practice, the primary invitation is to source any support that you need from the inside. To attend and befriend to the life that's here inside of your body. And while I offer a relatively dynamic practice, just know that everything is optional, and that my biggest wish is that you slow down long enough to notice how you feel. And then again, source the support that you need from the inside. Take a couple more breaths here. And then as you're ready, send your arms and your legs long, and you can circle out the ankles and the wrists, span the fingers and the toes apart, make any sort of movement side to side as you just open up the body on the mat, take up all the space that you need. And invite the right knee in towards the chest, place the fingers under the kneecap on your shin. Use your bicep strength to pull the knee in tight towards your underarm. Opening up a dance of sensation through the right hip crease. You can move the knee side to side. Do your best to keep the shoulders and the face soft. Take the shin towards the chest, and then bend your left knee in. Interlace the fingers on your left shin, so you're in a figure four shape, and pull your left knee in towards your chest as you actively send the right knee away, and do your best to continuously ground down through the low back. As you're ready, you'll cross your right leg all the way over the left leg and come into a supine spinal twist. Both knees fall to the left, look over the right shoulder. Friends, come back to the center, both knees drawing towards chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And keep your left leg drawn in as you lace fingers on the shin, send the right leg long. And again, pulling the knee in close towards the left armpit. You're welcome to make gentle movement with the knee, opening up the hip, and always being reminded of the interconnectivity. Moving knee opens up hip. We'll find our way into that figure four stretch. So the shin comes towards the chest, bend the right knee in, place the right ankle on the top of the left thigh, right thigh, interlace the fingers on your right shin, pull the right knee in towards your chest, send your left knee away, keep grounding through the small of your back, relax the shoulders. And then as you're ready, go ahead and let your left leg cross all the way over your right leg. Let both of your knees fall to the right as you look over your left shoulder. Supine spinal twist. And then again, draw both knees back in towards chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Gesture of friendliness, just like we started. Hand on heart, hand on belly. Same here. Drawing your limbs in towards your limbs. And then as you're ready, go ahead and rock and roll up and down across the length of your spine. Back and forth, back and forth. Crossing your ankles. Come forward onto your hands and your knees into a tabletop position. And we'll move through some cat-cow shapes. On your inhale, sink your belly, lift your heart, look up. On your exhale, navel spine, space between the vertebrae. Inhale, sink belly, lift heart, look up. Exhale to round. Inhale again, sink the belly, lift your tailbone heart, lift your gaze all the way up. Exhale, round, round, round. Press the ground away, engage straight arm scapular strength. Navel goes in towards the back body. And then feel free to take it a little bit on your own, so you can invite your hips to get involved, your neck to get involved. You might switch the wrist position, fingers point towards the knees, a bit more of a confrontive sensation there. So really make it your own as you add your own energetic signature to the shapes. We'll find our way into a puppy stretch. So keep your hips aligned over your knees, crawl the arms out long, and then melt the chest down towards the mat. You're welcome to keep your neck down or the forehead. Either one, according to what your body can do this morning. And together we'll find a Sphinx pose. Drop your hips. Your elbows will arrive under the shoulders. Energetically pull the forearms back. Reach the heart forward. And you adduct the shoulder blades. That means they move back and towards one another like they'd kiss. Exhale, release the chest down. We're gonna come into 3 cobra rolls. Hands are wide, tent your fingertips. On the in breath, rise up. Shoulders soft away from ears, straighten your arms to your degree. Good, exhale, let it go. Inhale, traction spine, lift the chest, shoulders away from ears. Maybe you drop the head back and stretch the neck. Exhale, release. And then uno mas, guys. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, let it go. Place the hands underneath your shoulders. Curl your toes under. Press down to rise up, straight as a board. You're in a plank position. Pause here. Dome the space between the shoulder blades. That means you're pressing the ground actively away. When you're ready, find a downward facing dog, hips rise. You can pedal through your legs, bending one knee the other. And shift your hips side to side. Maybe around a horse's breath as you flutter your lips. The next breath in, roll forward to a plank, articulate your spine as best you can, and then exhale, lower your knees, your chest, your chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Glide forward onto your belly, Cobra pose. Exhale, release your chest back down. Tuck the toes under. Seat to feet, tuck toe, child's pose. Reach the arms long. Inhale, spring forward, high plank position. Exhale, hips rise, downward facing dog. And again like this. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, release chest. Tuck toes under, seat to feet, tuck toe child's pose. Inhale, spring forward, high plank. Exhale, rise hips, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. My friends, walk your feet forward to the back sides of your wrists and catch hold of opposite elbows in ragdoll. Let the trunk of your body hang heavy from the strength of your legs. You might move side to side. You might keep your eyes closed as an effort to keep the journey inward. When you're ready, release your hands down by your feet. And then slowly, slowly, one vertebra at a time, articulating your spine as you make your way to stand tall in Tadasana, mountain pose. Join your palms together at your heart center. And as we move, just keep listening to your body. How does it feel when you pay attention? What does it need, and can you source the support from the inside? We're gonna flow through 3 sun salutation A. On the next inhalation, inhale, sweep the arms up and around, palms pressed, look towards the thumbs, get tall. On your exhale, lead from your heart, hinge at your hips as you forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. Plant your hands, hop, step, or float back, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Cobra or upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Dandasana, down dog is where we'll meet. Keep melting the heart back towards the thighs as you press the ground down and forward, fire up to the quads. The next breath in, come high onto your toes, bend your knees, hop, step, or float forward. Those of you who like to get upside down, great place to handstand. We'll meet in a deep forward fold over 2 straight legs. On the next breath in, yogis, inhale, arms rise, palms press, gather up what you need. Exhale as the palms join together again at the heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the spine. Plant your hands, hop, step, or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. As you're ready, inhale, hop, step, or float forward, Uttanasana, face to shins. Again, great place to go upside down. We meet in a forward fold. Inhale as you sweep the arms back up and around. Exhale, palms join together at the heart. Inhale, arms rise, palms press. Exhale, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float back, chaturanga the arms. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rise high to your toes, bend your knees. Hop, step, or float forward. Uttanasana, face to the shins is where we'll meet. Deep forward fold. Inhale, arms rise, palms press, look towards your thumbs. Exhale, hands connect together at the heart center. Take a big breath in here as you feel the drumbeat of the heart beneath your thumbs. And the cleansing exhale. Release the arms down by your sides, and together we'll find a chair pose. Utkatasana, bend your knees, sit your hips back, send the shins back. Arms alongside the ears, body breathing. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen spine, look forward. Plant your hands, hop, step, or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now, those of you who like to add things, you're welcome to add in push-ups, Those of you who want to take these out, no need to add extra anything. Go ahead and reach your right leg up. So the invitation is to make this your own. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. Drop your back heel down, reach the arms up for warrior one. Ground actively through the back edge of the left foot. Lift the inner left arch and the inner left thigh as you pull the right hip crease back. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Step back, plank position. Chaturanga Dandasana, option to skip that and we come to down dog. Go ahead, reach your left leg high. Left foot steps all the way through, back heel drops, arms come up and overhead, and then you organize your organism. Ground through back edge of right foot. Lift inner right arch and thigh. Hook your left hip back. Good, exhale, hands return to ground. Step back, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha. Adho Mukha, down dog. Take a couple breaths here. As you're ready, rise high to toes, bend your knees, hop, step, or float forward. Uttanasana, face to shins. Inhale, the arms come up and around. Exhale, hands through heart center as they release down by your sides. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees, and the arms back up overhead. And can you sit further back? Keep sending the shins back. Keep breathing. So generally in my practice, I like to move quickly through shapes, and I find that that's reflected in my life. And we're asked to sit more still. So can we hold? Can we be with what's here? Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen spine. Plant your hands, hop, step, or float back. Chaturanga the arms. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step the right foot forward, drop the back heel down. Again, we're in a warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, frame front foot, step back, plank position. Exhale, Chaturanga, or knees chest train. Cobra or up dog, pull the heart forward wherever you are. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead, reach your left leg all the way up. Left foot steps all the way through between both hands, back heel spins, warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down, frame front foot, vinyasa. High to toes, bend your knees, hop, step, or float forward. Uttanasana, face to the shins. Inhale, arms rise, palms press, look towards thumbs. Exhale, hands come through heart center, and then they release down by your sides. One more time. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees, butt back, shins back. Chest lifts. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine and look forward. Plant your hands, hop, step, or float back, Chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Send the right leg all the way up. Step the right foot all the way through. Stay high on the back left toes. Chest hovers over the front thigh, arms long behind you. Warrior 3, weight to the right foot, left leg lifts. Create a beautiful T shape with your body. Inhale, high lunge, arms overhead. Warrior 2, hips, chest, and arms open. We're gonna hold here. Wrap the right buttock under. Engage the undersides of the arms. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, triangle pose, shift hips back, back, back. Right hand shin, left arm lifts. Low lunge twist, left hand down, right arm lifts. Stay here, or Vashisthasana, the side plank. Right hand down, optional vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Left leg goes all the way up. Left foot steps all the way through. Again, chest hovers over the front thigh and the arms are long behind you. Like a ninja, step onto the left foot, create a beautiful T shape with your body. Find your balance. Find a sense of up dog with chest. Feel for lifting the inner right thigh up and the right pinky toe down. And then as you're ready, stealthy step back, high lunge. Together we'll find a warrior two as the hips, chest, and arms open. And we breathe. And that super plenty. Inhale, straighten your left leg, set up for Trikonasana. Shift your hips back as you reach forward, forward, forward. Left hand shin, send the right arm all the way up. Be expansive. Take up as much space as you can. Low lunge twist as the right hand comes down inside edge of the left foot, the left arm goes up. Ground actively through big toe mound of left foot as you hug knee to midline. And then as you're ready, guys, side plank, Vashisthasana. Take any arm variations or variations in general from dropping the right knee under the hip to hovering the left leg. As you're ready, drop your left hand down, exhale, chaturanga the arms. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now bring your heels together so you're like creating a little pizza shape. Bend your knees wide, sit your butt back, keep reaching your arms forward. Inhale, spring forward, high plank. Exhale, go back to that position. Inhale, spring forward, high plank. 3 more on your own. Move with your breath. And we'll meet in that little position with the butt back on the heels, the arms reaching long. You can kind of hop forward a little bit. And then you might take a few little frog hops up. See if you can catch a little bit of air time. Maybe into handstand, maybe not. We'll meet in Malasana squat pose. Hands to heart. Feel the heart beating, body breathing. Left hand down in front of left shin, reach your right arm all the way up. Option to take a half or a full bind. Hands come back to the heart. Let's switch sides. Right hand in front of right shin, left arm all the way up. Half or full bind, wrapping the left arm around the back, maybe the right arm in front of the right shin to catch hold of the fingers or the wrist. Beautiful. Hands come back to heart center. Stay here, yogis. We're set up for Bakasana, the crow pose. Hands come down, shoulder width apart. Bend the elbows, shoot the elbows back. One knee at a time might climb onto the shelf of the upper arms. You're welcome to explore coming into a one-legged crow or perhaps passing through headstand. Good. If it's in your practice, Shoot your legs back and your chest forward as you chaturanga the arms. We'll meet together in a downward facing dog. Get there however you get there. And then reach your right leg all the way up. Bend your knee and stack your hips with the right toe straight towards the left shoulder. And you can circle out the right ankle. Maybe you do the same with the right knee. Take the right knee to the nose with shoulders over the wrists. Down dog split. Right knee, right tricep, option for Konanyasana B, the arm balance. Everybody down dog split. Right foot steps forward in between both hands. Inhale, rise the arms, high lunge. Wrap your left arm under your right arm. Wrap your left leg over your right leg. Eagle pose. Ardha Chandrasana, unwrap the arms, unwrap the legs. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Stack your hips. Option to bind in Chapasana. We'll meet in a warrior reverse, stealthy step back and then lean back. Skandasana, left knee bends. Drop your hip to your heel. And move and groove in any way that helps you continuously open up your left hip. See if you can lift the chest up, right? The tendency is to collapse in the heart space. And that's not just on the mat, right? The tendency is to close our heart and turn our backs, even on ourselves. So the invitation, the opportunity is to keep opening, to turn toward. Switch sides. Again, heart lifts. Low lunge facing the front of the space, and then come into a pyramid pose. So you'll step the left foot in. Great shape for blocks if you have them at home and your hamstrings are tight. If your hamstrings are more open, crawl the hands back so that the fingers point towards your left toes. Really work that right hip crease back. And we'll play with a few scissor kicks going upside down into handstand, not required, you can stay right here. Otherwise, bring a soft bend into the right knee, kick the left leg up, and then the right leg lifts. You can take a few hops and play with it. We'll meet together in a downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, you bend your knee, you stack your hip. Left toe straight towards the right shoulder. Circle out that left ankle, open up the hip. Everybody, left knee, nose, shoulders, wrist, press the ground away a lot, round your spine a lot. Down dog split, the leg goes back up. Left knee, left tricep, Konanyasana B, the arm balance. You might pass your chin stand. We meet in a dog split, the left leg back in the air. Everybody, left foot steps forward. Inhale as the arms rise. High lunge. Right arm wraps under the left arm. Right leg wraps over your left leg. Finding Garudasana, legs and arms as you hook your right hip back, left hip forward. Find a sense of lifting the elbows up and the forearms forward as you stretch your thoracic spine. All the time, the body's breathing. And we'll unwrap the arms and the legs as we find Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand down, right arm and leg lit, the hips stack, creating a lot of space and expansion through the body. Option to take Chapasana as you bend the right leg and catch hold of the foot. Warrior reverse, stealthy step back, lean back. Take the lean into your Skandasana as you drop the right hip towards the mat, the heel. And then switch sides. Take it into a low lunge facing the front of your mat. And you'll straighten both of your legs. Step the right foot in, pyramid pose. Hook your left hip back, spin the right hip forward. Great shape for blocks. Again, if the hamstrings allow, you're welcome to crawl the hands back, fingers point towards right toes. Stay here, or again, explore some of those handstand hops. So coming as you lift the right leg and then the left leg goes up. And you don't have to get very high. All right, friends, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. And then we'll reach the right leg back up. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Stay here, or flip your dog as you land the right foot on the ground with the heart and the hips. Drop the head. We'll take this shape into a fallen triangle, right hand down. Right knee, left tricep. Shoot the right leg out to your left. Reach your left arm all the way up. Take your left hand down and the right leg back up and through, down dog split. Step the right foot forward in between your hands. Drop your left heel down. Send the arms back up and overhead. Warrior one, we've been here before. This time, lace the fingers behind your back and inhale, straighten your front leg, square your hips a lot. Exhale, rebend, devotional warrior. Heavy the head, think head like a bowling ball. Rise back up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Bend the right elbow, bend the left elbow. See if you can catch fingertips, it's not required. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, prasarita, forward fold over two straight legs. Notice the distribution of the weight. Can you spread it evenly to the four corners of your feet? Inhale as you rise back up. And then switch sides. Reach the left arm up, bend the elbow, left hand between shoulder blades. Take the right arm, bend it, see if you can catch fingertips for the wrist. Inhale, get long, exhale, prasarita, deep forward fold. And again, spread weight evenly across the four corners with both your feet. Keep breathing. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Extended angle pose, right forearm, thigh, left arm straight up. Option to take the right hand down. Option to reach the left arm over the left ear or to take a half or a full bind. Those of you who have a bird of paradise in your practice and you feel like that's a good idea this morning, shift weight to the right foot, look down. Step the left foot forward. Weight to the left foot, use your core to lift the right leg all the way up. Lift the chest up, always expanding through the chest. Maybe you work to straighten the right leg, lift the gaze up. And then we'll meet together again in that extended angle pose. Release the hands to the inside edge of the right foot, toe heel the right foot to the outside edge of your mat. Lizard pose, drop down onto your forearms. You're welcome to drop your left thigh and knee down. You're welcome to backstroke the right arm, catch hold of the left foot, pull the left heel towards your butt. Welcome to quad stretch. Keep breathing, keep breathing. If you've got hold of the left foot, let it go. And we're gonna come into a forearm plank together. Go ahead and walk your feet up for dolphin pose. Melt chest back towards thighs, melt chest to thighs. And then as you're ready, if you like, you might explore Pincha Mayurasana. Any of these places is an excellent place to pause and just feel. Maybe you go upside down. And then drop your knees down, sit back onto your heels, take a couple breaths in child's pose. Can you source the support from the inside? Go ahead and find a downward facing dog again. And send your left leg all the way up. Bend your knees, stack your hips. And then yogis, go ahead, flip the dog, rock star. The higher you send your hips and heart up, the wider the arch and the bigger the bend. Just the direction of movement to follow in your body. Take your left hand down as you find fallen triangle. Left knee, right tricep. Send the leg out to the right, reach your right arm high. Take your right hand down, send your left leg back up and through. Down dog split. Step the left foot forward. Drop your back heel down, warrior one, left side. Yogis, lace the fingers behind your back. This time the funny feeling way. And then inhale as you straighten your front leg. Spread your hips a lot. Exhale, rebend to motional warrior. Release the torso down by the inside edge of the left thigh. Heavy your head, keep hugging the left knee towards midline. Good, inhale, rise back up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to your star pose. Lace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Feel free to make any movements, maybe side to side. And body your body. Good, rise back up. Star pose, arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Yogis, find extended angle, left forearm thigh, arm over ear, half or full bind. Those of you who want bird of paradise, you did it on the right side, do it on the left. Everybody come back down. We'll meet in that extended angle pose as we shape shift together into lizard. Both hands inside edge left foot, toe heel left foot outside edge mat. You're welcome to keep the back toes tucked and the leg engaged, or you might drop the right thigh and knee down. You might take your time. Body your body. And then option to backstroke the left arm and catch hold of the right foot. And let it go. We'll meet together in a forearm plank pose. Forearms down and forward. Keep lifting the upper back high. Stay right here. Work the abdominal strength, core strength, or crawl your feet up. Dolphin pose. If you want to come into a headstand or forearm stand one more time, be my guest. And we'll find our way together again into a child's pose, Balasana. Here in your child's pose, take just a couple of moments to feel the rib cage expand between your thighs with each in-breath. Contracting with each out-breath. And you might notice that the breath is cooler at the entry point of the nostrils and warmer as the body heats it up. Go ahead and find a downward facing dog again. And bring the right knee to the right wrist. Drop the left thigh and knee down as you set up for your pigeon pose. Option to explore mermaid or Raja Kapotasana, king pigeon, if you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Go ahead and crawl the arms out in front of you. Go ahead and crawl your hands back up and then shift your weight to the right foot, right hip as you send the left leg out long in front of you. Go ahead and bring the right foot to the inside edge of your left thigh and reach the arms overhead as you prepare for Janu Sirsasana, forward fold over the left leg. So really feel for sending the navel over the center of your left thigh as you reach your heart forward. So always creating a sense of expansion, of lengthening the back body, reaching the sternum forward. Feel free to close eyes. I was listening to a podcast with Jack Kornfeld yesterday, and he was being asked, how do we navigate these tides, and how do we not get too concerned, and how do we maintain the element of concern? And he just said, remember your Buddha nature and your social security number. So like, stay in reality and remember your spirit. Remember who you are underneath it all. Source the support you need from the inside, your Buddha nature. Stay informed. Spend less time on social media and the news. Go ahead and rise back up. Guys, bend your left leg, sweep your right leg round as you set up for half pigeon on your left side. And here in your pigeon pose, see if you can melt into the shape a little bit more, dissolving more and more tension from the body. Right, the body tenses up in stress. So we want to really invite a softening by opening our hearts instead of turning our backs. Welcome the life that's here. Go ahead and rise the chest back up. Shift weight to the left hip as you sweep the right leg round. Bring the left foot to the inside edge of the right thigh. Send the arms long overhead. And as you're ready, find a forward fold over your right leg. Find a twist there too as you send the navel center over right thigh. Heart forward. On and off the mat, heart forward. Go ahead and crawl your chest back up. Send both legs out long on the mat in front of you. Move the fleshy foot of the buttocks back. Flex the toes back towards the shins. Reach the arms high. Yogis forward fold over two straight legs, Paschimottanasana. Rise your chest back up. Come to lay down on your backs. We're going to set up for a few back bends. Laying on your backs. Place your feet hips width apart so that your middle fingers graze your heels. And then as you're ready, press your feet down and send your hips all the way up into the air. Option to take Urdhva Dhanurasana, that's your full wheel position. And come back down, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, knees out wide. Rest one hand on your heart, rest the other hand on your belly, and take a couple of moments to just gather yourself, to breathe into the life here. And we'll do one more back bend as you're ready. Bring your feet down. And you're welcome to climb into a bridge pose or perhaps another full wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Nice, Laura.
And go ahead and drop your seat back down. Soles of feet together, knees wide, hand, heart, hand, belly, gesture of solidarity, of friendliness with yourself. Source the support that you need from the inside. The time is now. Go ahead and gather your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Press the low back down. If you can catch hold of opposite elbows, you might choose to. Otherwise, catch wrists or fingers. It's drawing your limbs in towards your chest. The time is now to mommy, daddy, ourselves. Go ahead and find a happy baby pose as you catch hold of the outside edges of both your feet. Stack your ankles right over your knees. Move around playfully, joyfully in any way that you like, in any way that naturally, organically blossoms in your body on this Monday morning. And again, both knees draw back in towards chest. Let the knees fall to the right as you look over your left shoulder in a supine spinal twist. My friends, go ahead and switch sides. Let the knees fall to the opposite direction. Think your body like a wet rag you could release and twist out any tension, unnecessary energy, and you can come back to yourself, to the love that's here, that's always here, that's real, that we can dissolve any unnecessary boundaries and come back to what's true, what we know to be true, what we've always known to be true. Go ahead and draw your knees back in towards your chest. And my friends, as you're ready, the invitation is to turn my playlist off and make your way into Shavasana. So laying your body down. And allowing yourself to receive, to open up and receive blessings. Relax the body completely. Big breath in and a big exhale to release, 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 release. And just let the whole body let go into the silence, into this moment as we open our hearts,
دخلك يا نونو والحلوة قامت تعجن في البدرية والديك بيتن كوكو كوكو في الفجرية يلا بينا على باب الله يا صنايعية يجعل صباحك صباح الخير يا استعطية ويلا بينا على باب الله يلا بينا على باب الله يلا بينا على باب الله يلا بينا على باب الله ويلا بينا على باب الله يلا 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 بينا على باب الله يا صنايعية يجعل صباحك صباح الخير يا استعطية. نمسته.
You can welcome your next breath in a little bit deeper. And softly, sweetly wiggle your fingers and your toes. And send your arms up overhead. Take a nice big Monday stretch. Monday afternoon in London, Monday evening in Israel, afternoon New York, Mexico, morning Los Angeles. And then yogis, go ahead and roll over onto the right side. You can use the right arm as a cushion for your head. And feel the support of the ground beneath you. An unprecedented moment we find ourselves in, and yet our ancestors have been through many similar ones, cheering us on. The strength of your left hand, gently press yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. You can join your palms together at your heart center, Anjali Mudra. I'm going to unmute you all. We can sing Om together. So take a big breath in. Big breath out. And then again, big breath in. So yogis, the word namaste means that the light in me honors the light in all of you. And I love all of our humanness. And one of the things that's been so beautiful is the way that this has unified us as a human collective. And it's been such a beautiful gift to be in friendship with people from all over the world. Yesterday, my Burning Man camp had a giant dance party. My Burning Man camp is comprised of people from all over the Middle East whose passports preclude each other from visiting one another's homes. We had over 300 people, a 5-hour party with 100 minimum the whole time, raising money for much needed medical supplies in Gaza. And when Rotana, who was raised in Saudi Arabia, offered to sing for us in Shavasana in Arabic, it was like a full body yes. And I would like chills listening to her sing. So beautiful. I'd love to know more about the blessing. And I thank you all for showing up and sharing space and moving together. As always, nobody's required to stay at any point. But I feel really moved, and I'd love to hear a little bit more about this blessing. So please, you're welcome to stay and you're welcome to leave. Whatever you need to do, please do. And I'll be back here on Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard. So I hope to see you guys again soon this week.
Namaste.
Now, Ratana, I'm going to give it back to you. I'm going to mute everybody again.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you all. I just
Ratana, yes,
I
tell
wanted
us.
to say, Lauren, I mean, one of the reasons I admire you so much is because of the way I've watched you really allow your curiosity to lead you above all else, and the work and the research that you've done to better understand the bonds between and the hearts of Israelis and Palestinians has just like moved. I don't know if you know, but my mother is Palestinian. So I've just been following your work so closely, and like I'm just emotional talking about it. It's just so beautiful. Like it's just so beautiful to see a yoga teacher really living her values, and I appreciate you so much. You know, that conflict is so close to my heart, and I so rarely see people approach it with curiosity, and that's really what we need. So thank you.
You're so welcome. It's like it's my responsibility, right?
Yeah.
You know, to question the stories and to be in compassion for everybody.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Would you tell us, Ratana, about the blessing that you sang?
Yeah, so I combined two songs that are kind of songs / prayers, and the first one is really a song about freedom and kind of our version of like Frank Sinatra. She's like a legend. Her name is Fayrouz. She sang that during the Lebanese Civil War, and it's just about a little bird going from window to window, asking for its neighbors to keep it because it's looking for safety and freedom. And it's a conversation that each person in each home has with this bird.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's the first one, and it really ends in the bird finding freedom within itself, realizing that, you know, it's in a land that's war torn, and so the bird realized that it just has to go inwards to find freedom. So that was the first one, and the second one is just so simple. It's about again a young farmer girl in the mountains of Lebanon that wakes up before dawn and puts her hands on the earth, which in the song is called, you know, they're calling the earth the doors of God, and she's just closing her eyes to remember, and asking to be let in. They're very, very simple, but they've always felt so prayerful to me.
They've certainly felt prayerful to me. I can't wait to hear more of them from you. And I'm super moved and touched myself. And the songs also feel very appropriate to the moment.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you
for letting me share it.
I want more. I'm like so excited to like find more of you singing.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'd more than happy to do this whenever y'all want.
Great. Well, then there will be more of that then. Anybody have any thoughts or feelings that you want to share before we jump out into our Mondays? I feel like everyone is at full attention, but without a lot of words right now. I'm just deeply, deeply grateful. Yesterday, I went renegade. I know I'm probably not supposed to, on a hike in Topanga, and I watched the clouds for a while. And I don't think I would pay such close attention to the clouds if I wasn't like eating mushrooms or something. But like, I just feel like this is such a psychedelic moment, and I'm paying closer attention to the beauty of nature around me. And I felt deeply connected as well to the fact that all of my loved ones are under the same sky, that all of my ancestors are under the same sky, right? Like under the soil, and feeling connected to, you know, my brother in another part of town, and connected to my niece who will likely learn to walk before I see her again. And that we can stay deeply, intimately connected without seeing one another. That these connections are like very, very much inside of us. And so really feeling into the oneness. I keep saying that we signed up for a curriculum of separation, and I believe that, but like the truth is one. So I feel that more deeply, and I feel very grateful and very uplifted and optimistic and hopeful, and that's really, for me, based on my ability to feel the sadness when it comes, and it comes. So welcome what's here, source of support that you need from the inside, mommy, daddy, yourselves. Take time to attune to what's alive in your body. Again, I do believe that we are in a personal and collective trauma, and it's there's a physiological somatic component to that, which is why moving is so important, breathing on purpose is so important, listening to music, listening to prayers, listening and touch, like even, you know, like this is like one of the most skillful things I know to do. So practice it at home, practice it in bed, practice it. And I'm giving you all such giant digital hugs and love, and look forward to gathering again soon. And I wish you all a beautiful rest of your Monday. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, beautiful humans.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.